another episode of the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ died and he rose again. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever shall believe in him shall not perish, but they shall have everlasting life. Amen. So let's get into it. So anybody who saw that short that I made in 2024 last year, in November 2024, knows that I am a Donald Trump supporter. Okay, I really don't pay too much attention to politics. Nor do I watch the news because it's bad for my mental health. And yeah, it's just bad for my mental health. But I saw this story, and this story has to do with suicide. Okay, the story has to do with suicide, and so I saw a story where there was an 11-year-old girl who they say was bullied by classmates who threatened to call ICE. Okay. And so I didn't touch this story because in the back of my mind, I'm like, I think there's a little bit more to the story. So I waited for a few days until I would see, until something else would drop about this. Okay. And lo and behold, Libs of Tik Tok, somebody I follow, who are constantly blowing up false narratives. Okay. Libs of Tik Tok. 11-year-old Jocelyn Rojo Carranza. Jocelyn Rojo Carranza. She tragically died by suicide. For weeks, Democrats and the MSM ran stories, mainstream media, claiming she took her own life after being bullied by kids over immigration who threatened to call ICE on her family. Turns out she was reportedly sexually abused by a family member and expressed thoughts of self-harm. The media politicizes this poor girl's death to criticize Trump's deportation plan. Whoever abused this innocent young girl needs to be jailed for life. Lock their asses up and throw away the fucking key. And I know I'm trying to cut down on my cursing, but this story kind of fires me up. Okay. This story fires me up. Okay. You use a little girl's suicide death. You're using a little girl's suicide death. Okay. An 11-year-old girl takes her life. To create this false narrative. And you wonder why people voted for Donald Trump? You wonder why people voted for Donald Trump? You wonder why nobody trusts mainstream media? There. I just had to touch on that very briefly. Okay? And that's about as political as I'm going to get. Now, let's kick that to a curb. And let's get back on our topic, okay? Anybody knows that I like to stay on a topic, okay? I like to stay on topic. But I just had to briefly touch on that. And I touched on that as briefly as I possibly could because, again, I don't pay much attention to politics. Um, so, yeah, just ain't my other thing. Um, so, the real top, the real thing that I wanted to talk about today, okay? What suicidal thoughts can sound like apart from I want to die. Nothing gives me happiness or joy anymore. I feel like I'm just drifting towards my inevitable end. I wish I had a reason to live for myself apart from the pain my death will cause others. Nothing is getting better, no matter how hard I try, and I've been trying for such a long time. I wish something or someone would take me now so that I did not have to do it myself. I don't have the strength to do it. Would anyone even notice if I was gone? I am a burden to the people around me, and they would be better off if I was gone. I'm just so tired. I wake up every day without a reason to live. I wish I could believe that things can change for the better. I wish I could believe that there is a reason for me to have hope. I just want to go back to would if anyone even notice if I was gone? No, there are so many times where I ask myself that. Would anyone even notice if I was gone? And the answer is an overwhelming yes. My um, friends, family, co-workers, my counselor, the people I work with, the people that I used to work with, who I still talk to on a daily basis. I think they would be heartbroken and crushed. Yeah. So, would anyone even notice if I was gone? And I often dreamed about what people would be saying when I ended my life. I often dreamed about what people would be saying when I ended my life. Um, I thought about I dreamed about the news articles that would be written about me, what people would be saying. Um, I used to be in, um, I used to be in that type of dark place, and I still sometimes go into that dark place. And I still sometimes go into that dark place. Not as much as I did when I was younger, but um, I still have those days. I still have those days. So, um, what suicidal thoughts can sound like, apart from I want to die, just some things to maybe listen for. Um, so also saw all this too. Not wanting to live, but also not wanting to die sounds like. Suicide constantly occupies my mind, but I'm too scared to die. I wish there was some I wish there was some method that was not painful, scary, and does not leave a mess. But until then, I guess I'm living. The thought of my parents outliving me and how sad they would be keeps me alive. but I don't know what would keep me going after that. I'm in this phase where I'm going to spend all my money on things I like and giving to loved ones. When it runs out, I'll see what I can do, but right now, short-term pleasures are keeping me alive. I'm still here because I need to take care of my siblings and my dogs. I just can't stand the thought of them being sent to foster care or a shelter. It sounds impossible, but I'm hanging on with the hope that someone will rescue me from my pain and suffering. Who knows? Maybe I could be that person for myself or someone else. I don't intend on dying. I just want someone to see me, notice my pain. I don't care if you think it's attention seeking. It's just that people only seem to care when I say I don't want to live anymore. I'm suicidal, but I don't know why. Everything seems good for me, but I still feel this emptiness. I guess I'm still alive because I would feel ashamed and ungrateful if I did it. But right now, I'm just living for the sake of living. It's tough having to put on a mask to pretend that I'm fine to the people around me. I want to share my pain, but I'm scared that the moment I do, everyone won't like me anymore and they'll think I'm a burden. Well, I was once in that dark place. I was once in that mental pain. I was once at the end of my rope. I was there. I was there. And I still go there sometimes. Like I said, not as often as I did when I was younger. Because I thought I would just end my life and nobody would notice. I thought I would end my life just a lonely nobody. Okay? I was there. And I think I've made a video called a blade, okay? I was at work one day and I found a blade. You know, those small triangular blades. Okay? The one that looks like a kind of shaped like a triangle. One of those small triangular blades that they sell in stores, sell in packs. I found on the ground. And I saw that blade and I got triggered. And I got triggered. Okay. And I told one of my friends, my friend and her husband who lives in Asheville. They said, Sean, you got to get rid of that blade. I'm more worried about you. You got to get rid of that blade. I'm more worried about you. And so I said, I will. So a few days pass, okay? I still haven't gotten rid of the blade yet. And the reason why that I have not gotten rid of the blade is because I have a tendency to forget sometimes. So 3 or 4 days pass, and I'm not even thinking about the blade. Okay, I'm not even thinking about that blade. Okay, because I got like a ton of other things that I'm thinking about. So, but the blade is not one of them. And So my friends from the hair show texted me and they said, "Have you gotten rid of the blade yet?" I'm like, "No." And then they're like, I want you to send me a video of you getting rid of the blade." I said, "Okay, I'll do. I'll do. I'll do that. I'll do that." But I came close. I came close. I came close. When I had the blade, I did come close. But when I first found the blade, I came close. And so I sent my friends a video of me throwing away the blade, and I think they were instantly relieved. I think they were instantly relieved. And it's like I said, well, it's like this post says, it's tough having to put on a mask to pretend I'm fine to the people around me. Yeah. I've told this story before. The time that I was, the time when I worked for a recycling company and was picking up paper to shred. And this one lady noticed how drained I was. She noticed in my face how drained I was and was asking questions about it. Was I okay or not? Okay. So I guess you could say the depression mask was really off that day, and someone noticed it. Okay. But yeah, let me just say this. You are loved. You matter to a lot of people. You are more than enough. More than enough. Don't let anybody ever convince you otherwise. Okay? You are loved. You are you matter. And you're more than enough. Don't let anybody ever convince you all otherwise. All right? Okay? All right. I hope sharing some of my experiences will be a help to anybody who watches this video who is currently in pain. Okay? All right. That's it. That's all. I'm out. May God bless you all with many blessings. Peace. God bless.